Hey, it's HotrodCheri, and here's my full throttle recap of the 2025 Great Lakes Police Motorcycle Training Seminar. We kick things off with my clean practice runs through all 6 main course patterns on day 1, and wow, they really brought the heat right out of the gate. First up is the Tiger's Den. This beast will test every ounce of precision you've got. You roll in with a sharp right, then snap it to the left, slide down the lane into the U-turn box, and come down over to the figure 8. You gotta dive straight in, circle to the left, come around, circle to the right, then it's game on. Slide out, down the aisle. It's a full drop right and a snap left. By the time you're coming down the wall for that brutal 16-foot turn, you better be eyes up, body loose, and ready to make it count. Then came Bo's back door. Don't let the short number fool ya. It's fast, snappy, and smooth if you keep your cool. Got a quick left, hard right, back into the circle. Take it around, come back out, and done. Overthink it, and it'll eat you alive. I found the tighter you take it, the smoother it seemed to go. Then on to the snake. Oh yeah, this one was announced competition day as the speed tiebreaker for a good reason. Dive into the circle, come around, and then you gotta hang tight around that skinny 5-foot lane. Wrap it around the outer circle, keeping it in the middle, keeping steady. Round to the right, and then it's over to the left. And then you get to choose your destiny with a left or a right. I ended up taking the right. After that, it's all about threading those cones, cutting it tight, wrapping the wall, coming around, and then the final outer circle, head and eyes up and moving. You gotta come in for your final left-hand circle. Eyes up, throttle steady, no room for hesitation here, and out the gate. Then Crazy Horse, it lived up to its name. Got a watch coming in on that broken asphalt. A sharp right turn into the circle. And then it's a little left, come out to the second gate. Down the lane for a quick right. Down the aisle of cones, for left, up and out. Smooth, fast, and grin-worthy. Next up, Cajun Craze. Got to start off strong. Go over to box A with a left-handed circle. Roll it back around. Spin it to the right. Squeeze through that 5-foot gate. Whip it around the wall. U-turn. Head and eyes up, finish clean. And then it's on to the star. This is where riders either shine or get chewed up. You gotta go straight in to the middle circle. Weave the gates on the outside, in and out and in, over and over until you get around and get lined up for that final killer entrance. You gotta slow it down, get up on the wall, and dump it right without nicking any of them cones. Swing it for a left for the finish. That last turn, pure evil, and I loved every second of it. But that's just a warm-up. Got a little fast forward on this one. The challenge run had me grinning. You gotta roll up to the block, head check to the left and the right, which we should always be doing every ride. Andy throws a curveball with the direction sign. I drew counterclockwise, so it was all lefts. Oh, and no rear brake allowed. We had to push back out of that, dive into the circle, coming around, dodge all the hockey pucks down in the bottom right. Come around for a little U-turn, come back out, and then it's a slow section where your crawl time actually gets deducted from your run. I was feeling pretty good until I clipped one of the lonely cones in there. Ouch. A final little U-turn, come through the gate, and the time stops. I made it, one touch. Smart team was a riot. Random 4-person, we got one walk through and then go. I decided to get some adrenaline pumping and take a run through, which was pretty comical, having the guys jog after me on the way out. Lots of laughs there. Too fun. So for this exercise, there are 4 areas to go in all together without touching any cones or putting a foot down, with a lead change in each area. The time starts when number 1 comes out of the gate, come around the figure 8, and he will stay in. And then number 2 will lead us out. He's going to go down the road to the back left corner, around the circle, and he'll stay in with the 3rd guy leading us out down the row. Take it over to the left, down to the back, and he's going to stay in. And then I'm going to lead out down the row back to the final figure 8. And then after the 2nd turn, I'm going to stay in. The 1st man leads us back out to the stop box, and the time stops when I break the beam in my stop box. It was wild teamwork, and I loved every second with those riders. Then it came a first for me, the tethered speed ride, paired up with Erica, strapped together with Velcro, weaving through the cones side by side. You gotta stay locked in sync, no more than a foot apart, trying to go fast. It makes it intense and a pure adrenaline rush. And we made it to the finish. And of course, we had the slow ride. Everyone thinks it's easy until it isn't. That 3-foot lane proved to be a challenge. Head and eyes up, feather in control. The time starts when your front tire breaks the beam, and then it ends when your back axle clears the line. If you make it without dabbing a foot or touching a cone. Nerve-wracking in the best way. Almost made it all the way through. Here's a glimpse of all the competitors, police and civilian, coming in to line up for the opening ceremony. I sped up a few portions of this video to not only show the incredible mass of riders that competed, but to get through it in a timely manner. The opening ceremony was a sight to see, with all the police and civilian riders lined up, moving in perfect lock and lean like dominoes on steel. Police were staged to the left, civilians staged to the right, flags flying high. And we had the Canadian marching band setting the rhythm. Total goosebump moment. We wrapped things up with Last Man Standing, although this year was Last Woman Standing because my tethered partner, Erica, took the win. Woohoo! Huge thanks to the 2025 committee. The courses were top-notch, the events were unforgettable, and the camaraderie was unbeatable. After my Mr. Rodeo win in Louisiana, I actually got bumped up from expert to elite this year. Thought that was out of reach, but after running the main course clean, I already felt like a champion. And to top it off, at the awards ceremony, I was beyond honored to walk away with 2nd place in elite and 3rd overall. What a memorable ride. I can't wait to tear it up at next year's event in London.